Your house might be built on the sand. You might be in danger. You may find that you are in a much more vulnerable position than you thought you were. What we need to do is soberly assess this reality and ask, what can we do about it? Jesus tells the story about building your house on the sand, and here's what he says. Everyone who comes to me and hears my words and does them, I'll show you what he's like. He's like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And then a flood arose, the stream broke against that house and could not shake it because it had been well built. But the one who hears and does not do them is like a man who built the house on the ground without a foundation. When the streams broke against it, immediately it fell, and the ruin of the house was great. Many people want to treat Jesus like an addition to their life, like someone is taking a house that pre-exists and they're adding a room onto that house. What I had was fine, but now it's a little better. That's not what it's like when you decide to follow Jesus. What actually happens is Jesus comes in your life and exposes to you the fact that you've built your house on the sand, that when a flood will arise, it will be washed away. These two builders that Jesus tells about in the parable, what separates them is that one of them dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. The other one did not do that. The other one thought, there will be no storm, there will be no flood. This is secure enough. There hasn't been a flood here in generations. We will be not at risk. But the other one considered the worst, did the extra work, spent the extra money, spent the extra days and extra calories digging deep to get the foundation on the rock. Some of you who are listening identify as followers of Jesus, but you have not done the work to dig deep and lay your foundation on the rock. Now, when I think about digging deep to lay the foundation, one of the things that comes to mind is military boot camp. I've had a lot of friends, some family who are in the Marines and other branches of the military. And what happens in boot camp? What do? Well, you take away all the things that distract you from your training. That's the idea. That's why you don't go to boot camp Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. You go to boot camp 24/7 for a lot of weeks. And then if you get into buds and you're trying to become a Navy SEAL, you don't do that training during your work week. You stop everything and you get invested fully in the training for the task that's about to come. And I think when it comes to following Jesus, we are too slow to take that level of seriousness. There's no spiritual boot camp where you sign up and do nothing else for 12 weeks. But here's what I think we can do is we can go through seasons where we boot camp ourselves, where we work at following Jesus and deepening our faith at a level that is by definition unsustainable, but it helps you lay the foundation. It helps you get solid. It helps you get a solid footing. So here's what I recommend. Maybe you're going, I do want to follow Jesus, but I haven't really taken that serious step of laying the foundation. I think what you should do is this. You should commit to some 40 or 90-day challenge against yourself where you will do the work to lay the foundation. And here's what this looks like. Number one, I think you should delete all of your social media without exception and go absolutely dark and say, I will not be distracted in any capacity for any reason for the next few seasons. Then what you can do is do some type of Bible reading plan, Bible project videos. You can get a study Bible, and it's absolutely possible for you to read the entire Bible through in 30 days. It's certainly possible for you to do it 3 times in 90 days. It's certainly possible for you to get a book that teaches you about the way of following Jesus and read a spiritual disciplines book and read it. If you eliminate all forms of media consumption or digital technology consumption, and you go, I am sick of having my house built on the sand. I need my house built on the rock. Do something about it right now. That's part of the thrust of this teaching is there will be a flood that will arise and it will wash away your house. It says, and the ruin of the house was great. Your identity is built on seeking sand until you get your foundation rooted on the person and work of Jesus as is revealed in the scriptures. And so some of you have never done that work. Some of you have never done the heart work. Some of you have never done the head work. Some of you have never done the hands work to do that type of thing. And now is the time to do it. Make a plan, follow through with the plan, get yourself rooted in the scriptures, find resources that will help you on your journey. And here's the thing is if you don't know what to do, Ask someone who does. Ask your pastor. Email me. Find a way to get the wisdom you need to get yourself rooted on the rock. But sign yourself up for a self-imposed, self-made boot camp. Rewire your brain, rework your worldview, get solid on the rock, the foundation of Jesus. Build your house on the rock, not on the sand. You do not know when your time is running out.